Some indoor training under the bubble for Toronto FC Friday ahead of Saturday's match at BMO Field against the expansion Atlanta United FC. Gareth Wheeler with you. It's on a wintry April day like this that you're thankful that the bubble is still up. It's coming down this week, so hopefully today's bad weather ushers in a weekend of proper spring weather. It's going to be a high of 13 degrees on Saturday, so nice weather at BMO Field as Atlanta United take on Toronto FC for the first time in their club history. Some good news for Toronto FC. Justin Morrow, the left back, fit, good to go, did train on Friday, could be in line for a start for head coach Greg Vanney come Saturday evening. This is a very good Atlanta United FC, especially considering they're an expansion side. 11 goals for, just 3 against. They're on 7 points, good for second place in the Eastern Conference, but it's hard to tell what exactly they are considering they've only played 4 games in Major League Soccer. I asked the head coach about what he knows about Atlanta considering the small sample size.
They're comfortable with the ball. They got a good attacking group. I think they're well organized on both sides of the ball. Their ideas with the ball seem to be pretty clear. I think they would love to have the ball in possession. They're not a huge team, so they don't tend to go with the long ball to a target guy, or they don't do a lot of dumping the ball in the box in terms of crosses or set piece, because they're a small, quick, very technical group.
Let's take a look at our keys to the match. Toronto FC coming into this game on 6 points. They've been solid defensively, but our first key is taking your chances in front of goal. The finish hasn't quite been there for Toronto FC. Vanney's still confident in the track record of his attacking players that it will come together, but only 2.8 shots on target per game. They're not challenging the opposition goalkeeper nearly enough. They need to capitalize on their chances. They've created some very good ones, but need to be much more clinical in the attacking third. Our second key to the match, size does matter. Yes, folks, never mind the witty pun. Toronto FC is a big physical team at times, and Josie Altidore can have a day against this smaller Atlanta United side. Atlanta very technically sound. They're small and rather pacey, but they're going to come out second best in terms of the aerial battle. At times, Toronto FC is going to have to pick their spots, play a little bit more direct against this team, and I think it will bode well. They're bigger and stronger than Atlanta. Take advantage of the fact that you're a more physically dominant team. And the third key to the match, it comes from the defensive end of things. They need to be wary of the speed and pace of Atlanta United FC, especially on the counterattack. They have some very creative young players from South America. Miguel Almiron, very talented. He pulls the strings from the midfield. Yamil Assad, a very talented player coming down the wing. Atlanta plays in a 4-2-3-1, but it can almost look like a 4-3-3 at times. The quick movement off the ball is trademark of head coach Tata Martino. His teams, whether it be Barcelona, Argentina, they like to move the ball quick, utilize space down the wings. So Toronto FC and their wing backs, whether it's Justin Morrow, Raheem Edwards on the left, Steven Beitashour on the right, might have to tuck in a little bit more at times to give support to the defensive three, the 3 center halves. You don't want them drawn out of position, so they're going to have to be wary of that quick movement off the ball and the pacey players. If they can do that, they'll be in good stead and be in line for their 4th clean sheet of the season. Toronto FC hosts Atlanta United FC, 7:30 p.m. at BMO Field. Get there early. It should be a beautiful Saturday, and you can watch on TSN 4.